Stepped up for sure. He's really battled, especially after his misfortune last year. I think the positive attitude he has been really great to see, and I'm glad it's finally paying off for him. And so far he's been doing a great job for us at center. Really stepped up.
What do you think he's improved the most?
For Xavier, he's pretty strong. He's pretty fast. But for him, it's kind of been on the mental side. So he's really come along mentally as a player, really gotten his calls down, done a good job of helping direct the unit. So that's where I'd say I've seen the biggest improvement.
No, for that guy too at center, you had to kind of take over. Has he done a better job of being the more vocal kind of guy too?
Yeah, and the great thing with Coach Hand is he lets all of us, help him with the calls. So, when you're a center, you might not be able to see, the defensive end, the Sam linebacker on the outside. That's where, the left tackle, the right tackle, or even me can help him and give him the info so we're all on the same page and, we get ready to go.
Just talk about the transition. You've had almost a full spring now under Coach Hand. How has that gone, and where do you feel like the offensive line has improved the most?
Yeah, I think it's gone. I think it's gone very well. I think we've improved our pass protection a lot, which was, I'd say, one of our weak points last year, and we really focused on that. So, we're passing off the twists and getting better at that pass protection.
You were already playing beside Austin before he moved center tackle. So is there really any difference? You're already used to playing beside him, or is it different because he's on a different side of you now?
Left tackles are left tackles, so it's not too much different for me. My biggest thing is helping Austin, learn the nuances of left tackle. On this play, maybe there's a point that he doesn't necessarily know because he's only been at center. So I can help him out, say, hey, heads up, look for this. We get it done, bang, and next time he knows it, we just move on.
When you talked about the pass protection last year, was that a communication issue or a physical issue?
I'd say it was both. A couple times guys got flat out beat, and a couple times, we got some good, highly paid D coordinators in this league, so they schemed us up. So, I'd say it's both, but I think as a whole, we really worked on improving that.
How good do you think Austin can be at left tackle?
Yeah, I think Austin can be as good as he wants to be. Before he transferred for Ole Miss, he was going to start at right tackle as a true sophomore. So for him, he's athletic enough to do it. He's just got to work on his kick slides, work on handling those speed rushers, because I'd say that's the biggest difference between tackle and interior. You get some of those lanky guys that you don't necessarily see when you're on the inside messing with the War Daddies.
I know there was a lot of discussion last year about your stamina and your splitting snaps there. I'm sure you're 100% now. Do you feel like you're back up to where you wanted to be and left the season off in 2013?
Yeah, I think so. I'm really getting better at my pass protection, which has been a big deal for me. And then in the run game, as I continue to work in the weight room and get stronger, I can do pretty much all the stuff I want to do. So for me, it's just getting all those reps, getting my body used to it. And, this whole spring I've taken I think every rep at Orange Team left guard. So getting all those reps and getting all those looks has been great for me.
What have you learned in a short period of time under her opinion?
Biggest thing I've learned under Coach Hand is, just being a good person and helping your teammates around you. One thing's, that I tried to learn this spring is, bring the guys in the back of the room up with me. So, help those freshmen, help those guys develop their game. So that way, if someone does go down like I did, the next guy's ready to go and, we don't miss a beat.
Has he cooked for you yet, guys, yet?
Not yet. He keeps talking about his brisket, so I'm excited to try it.
What have you seen out of those young guys? Obviously, Markel's a guy that's kind of doing some things behind you. What have you seen out of that next group?
Yeah, Marquell is a very powerful run blocker. For him, it's just getting flexible and getting his feet under him. I think once he gets all that stuff done, he's going to take off. Mike Horton's been doing very well, and then we're trying to bring along Darius and Bailey and Tyler Carr and Caleb Kim and the rest of the unit.
What about Braden? Now that he's kind of settled in there at guard, Mike said, hey, that guy's been dominating. What have you seen out of Braden this spring?
Yeah, Braden's a very athletic. He's an athlete, so he can do some things that the rest of us kind of can't do. So you see him on plays sometimes, do something you don't really see that much. So Braden, continues to get better, and he knows all of it mentally now, so he can just play.
Alex, I mean, you go against them every day. I mean, how good does this defensive line look compared to the years past when you've gone up against them in practice?
I think it's probably it might be our deepest unit since I've been here. We've got Carl obviously is a great pass rusher, great leader for him. Cowart's really improved, especially from last fall. D tackles, Mon's, a freaky athlete. Dontavius is always solid, using good technique and knows all that stuff. Marlon Davidson has really impressed me. I've been here for 5 years, and as far as freshmen coming in ready to play, especially coming in spring, he's as good as I've seen. Marlon Davidson's really impressed me, but he's got to keep working, keep improving. But he's solid. I think he's ready to play. And then you have Swain. He's a solid player. Bring along Paul James. I'm sure I'm forgetting 2 or 3. There's like 10 of them. But
That's because they're deep.
Yeah, they're deep. I think the D line's gonna be ready to play, and excited to see him this season.
What you said about Marlon? Do you mean any early enrollee at any position, or just specifically D line?
D line. He's been working D tackle. D tackle's not an easy position to come in and dominate from day one. Not that he's dominating, but he's playing solidly and doing what he's supposed to be doing.
How much does he look like his brother? I mean, obviously you were here with Ken when he was here.
Yeah, they're both big athletes, and they both can move. So, they're similar. I'd say Marlon's pretty explosive too. So, he's got some good tools to work with.